Hello, Millwall fans. Paul Eiffel here. It's time for Chat with Chaps.
Welcome to Angelo's analysis for the game against Birmingham. Not a very pleasant one to do, guys. Zero positives in this analysis show, as you'd imagine. Just terrible evening. I made the trip up there myself with my son and a few of the Chat with Chaps guys, and it was just a disaster. Honestly, it was. Great atmosphere to begin with, but just awful evening. I just want to, just before I start the highlights, I just want to say I'm putting this one down to the manager, in my opinion. I just think that the team lineup was wrong. There's a lot of views online about Negley. Where should he play? Should he play? In my opinion, yes, he should play, but there's only one position that he should play, and that is in the number 10 role. If he doesn't play in the number 10 role, then in my opinion, he doesn't play. No point putting him on the wings. In my opinion, I think he's just completely ineffective on the wings. I went to the Oxford game, and when he went into the number 10 position, we looked dangerous, we looked good. So I was shocked that Alex Neil didn't start him there in that number 10. Absolutely shocked. But listen, he's the manager. He did say in his post-match that he thinks he might have made some errors. And I think he definitely made errors. I'm putting that. Don't get me wrong. There's some terrible individual performances that we're going to go through. But I just think the setup, the team lineup, I think it was all completely wrong. I'll put that one down to Alex Neil. Great manager, but when he gets it wrong, he gets it wrong. We've been thumped 4-0 twice already in 13, 14 games, whatever it is. That's not good. And somehow we're still in fourth place. But anyway, right, okay. That's my opinions on the game. So let's start the horror show, guys. Let's start a horror show. Terrible conditions up there as well, but So this is a great way to start, because this is what we had all night. Look at this stupid touch, pathetic attempt to win the ball by Negley, and obviously they get a free shot on goal. It's just that clip basically sums up the whole night. That is a pathetic challenge, Negley. Pathetic touch, pathetic challenge. And we'll see Mr. Wes Harding do a similar thing later on as well. So I thought that was in from where I was standing, but luckily it just went just wide of the pitch, just wide of the goal. Again, look at this. Listen, I've been really impressed with Ballo, really have, but this is pathetic. Just look at this. Look at this attempt of a tackle. Like what is that? Come on, mate. You've got to do better than that, Ballo. Get stuck in, mate. Come on. A lot of the Millwall fans and the guys from the Chat with Chaps, we just haven't got any people that, get in there and get stuck in and want to tear up. Do you know what I mean? Nobody wants to tear up. They're just all too nicey. So I can only recall two chances, guys. This is one chance, which is the Kundal volley. Good effort, but quite a bog standard save from the Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper. But good technique. He's got it on target. Hit it first time. So good technique, and it's an okay save. I think the best thing that the goalkeeper does here is he parries it to safety. But not good contact, and Beadle pushes it out wide. Doesn't push it into this area, so you just got to say good goalkeeper, good volley, good goalkeeper. The only other shot that I recall was one from Negley, which the goalkeeper saved quite comfortably. Apart from that, we had zero chances in the second half, guys. Zero chances, which is just terrible. This is good football by Birmingham. and a comfortable save from Crocombe. On Crocombe, guys, I think this was probably his worst performance. I'm not blaming him for any of the goals, but, well, maybe the first one, I don't know. We'll have a look at it in a minute. But his kicking was terrible. He was a little bit shaky. First time I've seen him a bit shaky. But good interplay by Birmingham there, and a comfortable save in wet conditions. So, as you can see, the rain pouring down there. Yeah, I just think this is good football from Birmingham, to be fair. We've got loads of defenders back here as well. Right, so here's their first goal, guys. Look at this. And easy, like, how easy is that? A simple pass, yeah. Brian is completely out of position. Now Cooper's got a decision. What does he do? It's just such poor defensive setup, you know. We don't like it when Cooper has to go one-on-one with a tricky winger like Roberts, and obviously just crossover. And again, I pulled up Barlow for the 2-2 goal at Oxford. I'm going to pull him up here as well. If you look here, guys, we've got Cooper here who tried to block here. So Brian covered Cooper. We've got, I'm not sure who that is. It could be Billy, actually. But basically, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders against 3 here. So Barlow, I don't know what you're doing here, mate. Barlow, I mean, you should have been closer to this guy. So, in my opinion, Barlow has let the team down defensively by leaving Paik to have so much space on the ball. And like, by the time he shoots, turns his back. It's a common thing with these Millwall players. They just turn their back every time there's a shot to face, which is just pathetic. And can Crocombe do better on the goal? I'm being harsh here, but we'll see. We'll see again. So, yeah. So Roberts here. Cooper can't really do much. And look, I don't know why Ballow's there, to be honest with you. And Paik's there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. If Ballow's here, it makes it harder for Paik to get a clean strike on the ball. So it's a good strike, but can the keeper save that, guys? Am I being a bit harsh? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just not happy here with Ballow's positioning on the defence. And obviously, we're opened up like a can of beans there in the middle. It's just a simple, straightforward pass in the middle. Brian's completely out of position. And then it's just, give credit to Birmingham as well. They punished us. They punished us. So 1-0 to the Blue Noses. And then this is, I believe this is goal number 2. This is National League touch from Wes Harding, yeah? You know, it's just absolutely perfect. Look at his touch. What is that, Wes, mate? What is that? Gives the ball. We're completely in trouble. Look, Brian completely out of position as normal. Look, what's he doing here? Wes, can you redeem yourself? You know, you've got the guy behind you. Can you redeem yourself? The answer is no, you can't, mate. It's just pathetic from Wes Harding, honestly. Might be a nice guy, but, you know, he cost us a goal there for sure. It's just shambolic championship footballer touch there. It's just ridiculous, honestly. But look at that. Just look at this. What is that touch? What? It's so fucking bad, honestly. It's just ridiculous. Look at Brian, completely out of position as normal. And yeah, good finish by Damari Gray. And that's it, game over, really, isn't it, guys? That was just before half time as well. Yeah, it's just so depressing to have to rewatch this. Really is. But yeah, that goal there, that's all down to Wes. There's no two ways about it. And then, yeah, just like, let's just look at that. You know, just look at the space, guys. Look at the space. Roberts is such a dangerous player. And again, he's in acres of space. Brian's backing off. And do you know what, guys? I'm putting this down to Wes as well. This is Wes heading the ball, yeah? So you can head the ball back there. You can head the ball over here, or you can flick it over here. What does he do? Flicks it to this guy here. straight out to the danger area. Credit to Cochrane. It's a bullet. Now, while I was in the stadium, I just thought that flew straight through Crocombe's hands, but it doesn't. It flicks off Kramer's head, guys. So there is no blame whatsoever on Crocombe. You can see it here. And to be fair to Kramer, at least he tried to. He didn't move his head. He didn't turn his back like Billy did, like Casper did at Oxford, and like Barlow did here for the first goal. So he tried to clear it, but basically by him getting his head on this, which you'll see here, he just. I think Crocombe saves it, guys. You can see the flick there, yeah. I think Crocombe does save that. But he sort of like ducks, but tries to get his head to it, and it's too late. Didn't turn his back at least. But yeah, so there's no blame whatsoever on Crocombe. But if we just go back, guys, yeah. So really, our error here is too much space over here. Brian, he should have been tighter. So Brian's not tight enough. Roberts is a great winger in the Championship. And then bad header from Wes. Wes straight into the danger area. Great connection. And then it's just a little bit unlucky there. It hits Kramer's head. Otherwise Crocombe probably saves that. And that's game over. And literally, guys, probably about 20% of the fans walked out when the third goal went in, and then probably another 60% of the fans walked out when the fourth one went in. But it's just shambolic, honestly. Do you know what's crazy, guys, is that we've had such a great away record. We'd only conceded 6 goals away from home, and in this game we conceded 4. It's just really poor. But, Birmingham were ruthless. They were riding the wave after winning 4-0 against Portsmouth on Saturday. They were very confident. Again, this is I'm pulling up a marker again because if you watch Anderson, who's got the ball now, he cuts inside. Imaku starts to go with him, and then Imaku says, I can't be bothered to go with him anymore, and Imaku just stands there. And Wes is over here. Kramer's here. Kramer can't move because of this guy. So Wes should have been a bit more over here. Imaku should have trapped back, but obviously we know Imaku doesn't try to trap back, doesn't move a lot, and straight to Keshi Anderson. And luckily for us, he puts it wide. But again, terrible defending. And I think you can see Kramer going. Look, Kramer trying to G the fans up. But yeah, Wes again, just nowhere near it. Kramer's wasting. You're wasting your breath, mate. You're wasting your breath with this bloody performance, honestly. But yeah, look, Imaku, just stop. Just stop there, mate. Yeah. Just stop, Imaku. Just stop there and stand there, mate. Yeah. You're fresh. You just come on again. Just come on. Yeah, just stop there, mate. Just stop there. Don't worry about him, mate. Don't worry about him. It's pathetic, honestly. Pathetic, mate. Players like this, I don't really want in our club, mate. Wes is just not good enough. Imaku's not intelligent enough. And there's no two ways about it, guys. We need to reinforce in January. Again, look at the space on this side. It's just like, it's ridiculous, honestly. Space after space after space. And look, this is schoolboy defending, isn't it? It's actually pathetic. Kramer doesn't cover himself in glory here as well. Just like pathetic little efforts here, and it's just like it's so bad. Look at this goal, guys. Look, header from Cooper. This guy wins the ball to number 7. Over to Roberts. This guy busting his guts to make the run, creates the space. He cuts in. Keshi Anderson, and then Stansfield just one of the easiest goals ever going to score. It's just pathetic defending, guys. Pathetic defending by the whole team. It's just embarrassing. Like I said, there was not one single positive that I could find in his performance. Not one. if anyone can get a tiny little bit of credit, it's probably Billy Mitchell. But yeah, it's just schoolboy. Again, Crocom's got no chance there. No chance there. And it all comes from, all that space on Brian's side. First goal's out of position. It's just crap. Maybe Brian's finished as well. I know that some people say there's a mistake in Sturge, but you never seem very. You just don't get as big a gaps as you do with Sturge that you do with Brian. It's just like pathetic play here. Look, Kundal now loses it. Look, just so weak, absolutely weak. Terrible challenge from Taylor, come on a sub. And then Crocom saves us here. And then Roberts again, the danger man, gets it across, and luckily he puts it wide. That's really about it, guys. There's no more. It's just depressing to keep watching this, and it's just terrible performance. We've now got a really, really tough game against Preston on Saturday. Preston won in midweek, so it's fourth against fifth. But yeah, just to close off on this, I'm putting it down to Alex Neil. Terrible performances by our left back and our right back. I think they were both absolutely shocking. The space that Brian allowed in that game, when you look at the highlights, is just scary. That terrible touch by Wes. If we go in at 1-0 down, it's a different game. But to concede the second goal just before from that pathetic touch from Wes, a little bit unlucky with the third goal. Obviously clips Kramer's head, and then just shambolic defending again for the fourth. And I stayed to the end, and there wasn't many of us left there. I don't blame people for walking out. I really don't. I don't blame people for turning off their tellies. Like I said earlier, when we lose, don't we? So it's one thing that I've noticed about Alex Neil. Listen, great manager, but he got it wrong. Against Birmingham, and I just hope they puts it right again on Saturday. I'm really interested to see the changes that are made. Are we going to see RBW? Are we going to see three at the back? That performance at Crystal Palace when we had three at the back was one of our best performances. Are we going to see Ballo go back to the left-hand side where he's been working, where he's been playing so much? Are we going to see Negley in the 10 where I think is his only position? Are we going to give the Serb a rest because he done absolutely nothing yesterday? He done absolutely nothing. Are we going to give Langstaff a run? Are we going to bring AJ Matthews onto the bench? Is Lovelace alive? It's not good, guys. But we're still in fourth place or fifth place. We're in fifth place, so we have to win on Saturday. And then get into this international break, and then hopefully just get a couple of the players back. Guys, thanks for watching. If you can if you can subscribe, please write something in the comments. If you think I'm talking out of my backside, just say it. Put your thoughts on why it was such a disaster. Did Alex Neil get it wrong? Was it just a bad day at the office? Just let us know. Let us know your thoughts, guys, and I will catch you again on the Preston review, and I hope that we've got some positives that I can cover. Bye for now, guys, and we'll see you on Saturday. Take care.
Hi, it's Steve Morrison here, and you're listening to Chat with Chaps, chatting Millwall, come rain or shine.